Brian was a loving young man, always smiling, always looking out for people. He played football and basketball at Theodore Roosevelt. Brian was just that all-around kid that you would want to be a parent to.
Earl Davis is telling us about his son Brian, who was shot and killed in October 2016 at a Halloween party. He was not the target. Davis says even after all these years, he feels the pain whenever another young person falls victim to gun violence.
It just re-traumatizes me all over again. It makes me think, every time I see it, I think about Brian all the time, and it's just like, it opened up old wounds.
And sadly, the family of Brian Davis is not alone. Hundreds of families in our community have lost a loved one. 6 years later, the homicide rate remains high. In D.C. alone, there have been 154 homicides so far this year, which is why we commemorate the National Day of Remembrance for homicide victims. It's a day to honor those we've lost.
We have to come up with a solution to try to get these kids off the street.
For Earl, he's turned his grief into action. He started a community group called Chicken and Waffles. It's named after Brian's favorite meal. And once per week, he invites young people from the neighborhood to come off the streets and grab a plate. Come for the food, stay for the fellowship.
I know right now Brian is looking down, and he's probably saying, "Dad, thank you for looking out for my friends. Thank you for trying to help them get off the street." I can just hear him thanking me for being there for his friends to make sure they go down the right path and not the wrong path.
A mission of love from a father who wants nobody else to feel this loss.
At the end of the day, we all in this together.
Now, I mentioned those 3 homicides in D.C. The ages of the victims range from 26 years old all the way up to 62 years old. And police say that they've not made any arrests for any of those incidents. If you want more information on those shootings, we've got them on our website, WUSA9.com. Reporting here in Northwest, I'm in Koslof, WUSA 9.